Oh, right, Keiichi. You're off this project now. Focus on your other assignments moving forward. What the? Mr. Sato, what do we owe the pleasure?
My name is Keiichi Sato. I work in sales at Tokimeki Corp, an apparel company.
The Tokimeki Wear series is absolutely crushing it. Our sales numbers are finally back in the green.
We did it! None of this would have happened without everyone pulling together.
Your strategy really paid off, Keiichi.
That means a lot to hear. Thanks.
So, Harutsugu, given how well this went, I'm thinking of putting your name forward for a promotion. Section Manager in Planning. What do you think?
Seriously? I'm honored. That would be amazing.
So does that mean Keiichi's getting promoted to sales manager too?
Nah, he's staying put.
What? But without his hustle on the sales front, none of this would have happened.
Yeah, but Harutsugu was the brains behind the concept. Oh, right, Keiichi. You're off this project now. Focus on your other assignments moving forward.
I see. Understood. But if Harutsugu's moving up while I'm staying behind, I don't see a future for myself here. I quit.
What?
Whoa, hold up. Don't make any rash decisions. I'll talk to the higher-ups and fight for your promotion.
No, my mind's made up.
Keiichi!
Thanks for everything, Yui.
I don't know what to say.
In the end, Harutsugu never did push for my promotion. 1 month later.
Excuse me? What the? Mr. Sato, what do we owe the pleasure?
I came to check in on my grandson.
Wait, what? No way. Keiichi is the chairman's grandson? How did I miss that?
So, where is Keiichi?
Well, you see, he quit.
What? Is that true?
Yes. Shugo and the other managers decided all the credit for the company's turnaround belonged to Harutsugu. Keiichi felt sidelined, but he accepted it, and eventually resigned.
I see. Mr. Moriyama is in planning, right, Shugo? That would mean Keiichi, who actually sold the concept, deserves equal recognition. Wouldn't you agree?
Mr. Sato, I'm Harutsugu Moriyama. Please, just call me Harutsugu. To be honest, Shugo really agonized over this decision. I may be in planning, but since Shugo and Keiichi were both in sales, they had this mentor-mentee relationship. I think Shugo's feelings for Keiichi just got a little mixed up.
Playing it safe as usual.
Well then, whether your decision was right or wrong, I'll be judging that based on your future performance. Keep that in mind.
Absolutely. We'll maintain these numbers, I promise.
Excuse me, may I add something?
Go ahead.
Keiichi always said what happens after a V-shaped recovery is even more crucial. His philosophy wasn't just about maintaining sales, it was also about continuous growth.
And?
So just keeping sales at their current level isn't enough. If we just keep pushing the same Tokimeki Wear series without any innovations, sales will eventually tank again.
Oh, of course we're not planning to just coast on the same products forever.
But let's be real, Shugo. Harutsugu, you've both always dragged your feet when it comes to product improvements or updates.
Come on. That's not entirely fair.
I see. Yui makes a solid point. Something about your approach doesn't sit right with me either.
Oh? What do you mean, sir?
You were willing to let go of the key players behind this success, just to promote Harutsugu. That must mean that you're confident in Harutsugu's leadership and the company's future under him, right? But merely aiming for stability isn't going to cut it.
You're absolutely right. I understand. We'll make sure to grow sales, not just maintain them.
Good. I'll be holding you to that. Now then, I'll take my leave.
After that, even though they made some minor updates to the new product, which was key to their V-shaped recovery, there weren't any major overhauls or new variations released, and sales only increased a little bit at a time.
So the Tokimeki Wear series is basically cruising along with steady sales.
But didn't we assure the chairman that we maintain upward growth?
I hear you, but what can we do? We're the ones on the ground, not the chairman.
Can you take a look at this?
What's this?
It's Keiichi's improvement plan. I think we should use these ideas to develop some fresh variations.
No way. If these spin-offs bomb, they could drag down the original product too.
But we can't just sit on our hands.
I said no. Discussion over.
Whoa, Yui. Take it down a notch. Your passion is super impressive. I really dig that about you. But for now, why don't I hang on to this proposal?
Absolutely not. I'm not leaving it with you.
Come on, what are you gonna do with it? You know Shugo's like a brick wall. Let me handle this, okay?
Oh, please. You said the exact same thing about Keiichi's promotion. And you never brought it up to Shugo.
But I'm the only one who can get through to him, right?
Save it. I'm out of here.
Just got back from the sales call.
Welcome back, Keiichi. There's someone here to see you.
A visitor?
Been a while, hasn't it?
Yui! Wow, it really has been. What brings you here?
Here, check this out.
Wait, isn't this the Tokimeki Wear improvement plan?
Yeah, they were about to trash it completely.
Typical. Shugo and Harutsugu are allergic to change.
I couldn't stand seeing such a solid idea go to waste. So if you can, please put it to good use.
I mean, but...
Oh my goodness. Your former colleague is so dedicated.
Noah.
You're Miss Kuzawa, right? Don't worry. We'll take full responsibility for implementing this idea. And relax. No one will know it came from you. Thank you so much. Keiichi's one of our star salespeople. If this is his brainchild, we'd be crazy to not run with it.
Come on, that's a bit much. But honestly, I really appreciate how you always listen to my ideas and actually give them a fair shot. It makes work so much easier.
Wow! I want to be in a place like that too.
Meanwhile...
Hey, Shugo, Harutsugu, what's the deal here? The company's numbers aren't climbing like you promised.
Well, with rising material costs, labor expenses, and inflation, we haven't really been able to deliver on that continuous growth promise. But I swear, we'll turn this ship around soon.
You swear, huh? All right then. What happens if you don't?
If we fail, I'll personally apologize to Keiichi and beg him to come back. We'll do a complete post-mortem on what went wrong and restructure accordingly.
I see. Sounds promising. So, I can expect results then?
Yes, absolutely.
But 1 year later...
No matter how I slice it, this graph is heading in one direction, down.
Yeah, sales have dropped 5% compared to last year.
Have you reached out to Keiichi yet?
Not exactly, but there's a good reason. We didn't just coast on the same product. We made improvements. Plus, we hit some supply chain snags at the factory and
that somehow dragged on for an entire year.
Right. And to be honest, those factory issues weren't exactly catastrophic.
Harutsugu, you're just throwing excuses at the wall. At least come up with something that sticks.
He's been working really hard. This past year was just a streak of bad luck.
Bad luck, huh? So tell me, does this article paint the same picture?
This is...
It's a feature on companies with breakthrough apparel products. And guess what? One of them was designed by Keiichi at Tokimeki Corp.
Wait a minute. This product?
Yeah, that's exactly what you should have launched. But instead, Tokimeki Corp did it. And it's crushing it.
This is straight up theft. We've got a serious problem.
Exactly. How can they get away with blatantly ripping off our idea?
Pump the brakes, both of you. The original Tokimeki Wear series was never patented. Plus, their product is different, both in design and functionality.
But the concept was ours, wasn't it?
No, that concept belonged to Keiichi. He wanted to develop it here, but you shut him down.
Which means we can't really claim ownership of the idea anymore.
Damn it.
Mr. Sato!
Ah, Sanada. What's up?
I heard you're stepping down as chairman. Is that true?
Yes. I'll be backing Keiichi's company from now on.
Wait, seriously? That's such a shame. I was actually just about to pitch some killer new product ideas to you.
Is that right, Haratsugu? 1 hour later.
So, what do you think about this proposal?
This is brilliant. No doubt it's gonna be a hit.
This is a breath of fresh air. Let's fast-track development immediately.
Hold up a second. I've seen this idea before. Haratsugu showed it to me earlier. Something about it rang a bell, so I did some digging. Turns out, it's practically identical to a product already being sold by Waku Waku Core.
But it's not patented, right? If there's no patent, we're not breaking any rules.
Maybe not legally, but this could trash our company's reputation. And honestly, I don't think the sales team will be able to push it successfully. What retailer would want to carry a product that's just a knockoff of something already on the market?
Well, that's where the magic of great salesmanship comes in, isn't it?
Exactly. A real pro can sell anything.
Oh, come on! You always do this, Haratsugu. You just dump everything on the sales team.
Hey, it just means I believe in them.
No. What you do is throw the sales under the bus when something flops. You spin it as growth opportunity for them, telling them to try a new approach, when the real problem is that your ideas are just straight up mediocre.
Whoa. Let's dial it back a notch. No need to get so aggressive. My ideas are solid. I mean, I did get promoted to manager for a reason.
Yeah, because sales busted their backs, turning your half-baked concepts into something people would actually buy. Keiichi was out there, grinding day and night, polishing your vague proposals until they actually sold. Mr. Sato, this is his whole playbook, taking credit for everyone else's hard work while dodging responsibility.
I see. And considering his latest stroke of genius is just a knockoff of Waku Waku's product, I'd say you're hitting the nail on the head.
I even talked to Keiichi about this. He backs me up completely.
Interesting.
But come on, isn't that a bit harsh? This is just one slip-up.
Sanada, what's your take on all of this?
I honestly don't know. I can't say for sure.
I see. That's disappointing. It's like this company has lost its soul, its passion, its vision.
I'm done. I quit. I can't work under Haratsugu anymore. I can't stay in a company like this.
Yui, that's unfortunate. But Mr. Sato, what about your shares? What's your plan?
I was planning to hang on to them, but I've changed my mind. I'm selling everything. It's a waste to keep my money tied up in this sinking ship.
Wait! Please! If you do that, this company won't survive.
Sorry, Sanada. They made a promise. They said they'd prove themselves through results. And they failed. Actions have consequences. Now, if you'll excuse me...
This is bad. I need to redo the entire budget.
Wait, he owned that much stock?
If you'd actually delivered results, none of this would be happening.
Hey, chill out. Look on the bright side. The fewer higher-ups around, the more profit we get to split. Lucky us, huh?
What?
All right. Full steam ahead with my proposal. Forget what Yui or Keiichi said. I'm the manager, and I say we keep pushing forward.
Yeah, you're right.
In the end, Harutsugu's idea was put into production. Just as Yui had predicted, sales struggled and the product flopped. Time passes.
Man, so this place is finally shutting down, huh?
Yeah, that's a shame.
A shame? You talk like it's someone else's problem. Harutsugu, seriously, you...
Oh, hey, Keiichi. Long time no see.
You guys. Been a while, huh?
What? You here to gloat?
No, we're opening a new Tokimeki store here. So I came to check out the location.
And I wanted to grab some clothes from the closing sale.
Wait, you guys are opening a store here?
Yeah, it's unfortunate, really. The fashion industry moves at lightning speed. If you don't keep up, you don't just struggle to grow, you straight up don't survive. Guess you guys never really figured that out.
Ugh.
Well, at least it was a learning experience. Anyway, I'm out. Consider this my resignation.
What?
Thanks for everything.
Hold up a second. We're in the middle of a full-blown crisis here. What the hell are you thinking?
Look, I'm really sorry about that, but I've got to look out for number one, too. Later.
Wait. Do you have any idea how much I was counting on you?
I'll never forget everything I learned from you. Hit me up if you ever need anything.
Wait, you're just bailing like that? Do you realize how much he trusted and depended on you?
Of course, and I'm super grateful. I'll still be around for a hot minute before my resignation's official, so I can pitch in a little in the meantime.
Harutsugu, you really haven't changed a bit, have you?
Not even slightly. You talk all friendly, but you don't feel a damn thing inside, do you? You only care about yourself. You're absolute trash.
Wait, you're...
Wasn't she your girlfriend?
Ex-girlfriend. He was seeing multiple girls at the same time, and when I called him out on it, he just dumped me out of nowhere and blocked my number.
Huh? Really? I thought I explained everything.
Whatever. You're gonna pay for this.
Huh? Pay? Wait, whoa! Hey, take it easy. Let's talk about it.
Looks like karma finally caught up to him.
Let's get out of here before we get dragged into this mess.
Good idea.
Harutsugu.
In the end, Harutsugu's ex-girlfriend caught up to him, and it turned into a full-blown incident. He survived, but let's just say the damage was permanent. Even after that, he was constantly on the run from his exes. He was so busy dodging them that holding down a job was the least of his concerns. A textbook example of what happens when you only look out for yourself. And Shugo, after Harutsugu's betrayal, he lost faith in people completely. Doki Doki Corp didn't go under, but it shrank to a shadow of its former self. Shugo still works there, barely scraping by on a pittance, his spirit totally crushed. Meanwhile...
This new store is absolutely stunning.
Well. So, when's the big day?
Mr. Sato, come on, don't mess with me like that.
Grandpa, seriously.
My bad. You two just look so perfect together.
Jeez, perfect together. I mean, I wouldn't mind.
I just need to find the guts to tell her how I feel. Thanks for watching to the end.
Please to our channel.